beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. For the next 2.5 hours, listen and call in toll free 866-9-SARAHS. That's 866-972-7247. And watch Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook and YouTube and share love and light.
There's a light right here on the Oldies Station. We're answering your questions all across the nation at 866-972-7247. And we are here to be of service. Did you know that when you call in, we are expecting your call? What? Yes, I'm expecting your call. Because I put out to the universe that everyone who needed an answer tonight would pick up the phone and call at 866-972-7247, because you ask a question and Spirit has answers. I don't have answers. I don't know anything. Clearly, I know nothing. I have to get the message from Spirit, and I have to package it and deliver it to you. So as we deliver it to you, what we do is I compute the information in about half a second. Why half a second, Sarah Spiritual? Because we're on radio. I don't have time to pussyfoot around and try to figure out what the spirit world's saying and take my time to interpret every nuance. So I have taught the spirit world that connects with us, my spirit guides, your spirit guides, to be pithy. Cut to the chase, people. Tell the people what they need to hear. Tell them what is important. Then you can give me the fluff all around it. Because the fluff, well, that's what we need as humans. Have you ever asked questions about where you are in life? Feeling overwhelmed or uncertain as to what to do, and you're getting caught up in the story, whatever the story is. And so you begin to ask questions of your friends and family. And as you ask questions of your friends and family, you paint this picture of like, well, what do you think they were thinking? And what do you think they really meant when they said this? And what else were they talking about? And why did they do this? And what do you think about this? Because I said this and they said this. Come on, you've all done it. And you give your friends or family members that you're sharing the story every little detail. And every little detail is more than we need. Because did you know that the details that you're giving are creating in the universe more energy to support the things that you don't want? It creates an energy of confusion, complication. And as we create the energy of confusion and complications, then it doesn't give you clarity. What if you ask someone a question? I'm in this situation and I'm feeling this way and it's appearing this way. What do you think? Because by the time you tell a friend or a family member all the things that someone else said and what they did, do you know that they are already in this jump to your rescue mode? They can't give you an objective answer. They're feeling empathy. They're attached to you. And they want you to feel better. They don't want you to feel upset or overwhelmed. And they can't really know what somebody else is thinking. Sometimes people ask me, what do you think they're thinking? I'm like, darned if I know. I don't know what they're thinking. Well, Sarah, ask Spirit, what are they thinking? Doesn't work that way. We're not here to go into someone's thoughts and see exactly what they're thinking. Because the mind is this computer that is trying to rationalize all that's going on. So whatever someone's thinking is a reactory process, it is a defensive process, it is an analytical process, it is whatever they are experiencing and whatever skill set they need to arrive at the proper thought process to answer your question. Pure and simple. So they're coming from their mind. Spirit doesn't care what they're thinking. Spirit cares what they're feeling. Spirit cares what their frequency is. Spirit looks for energetic matches. Spirit looks for things to be in alignment. Looks for things to be connected. Synergistic. It's a powerful, powerful tool to tap into feelings. Now, we as humans, we're very emotional. So sometimes our feelings get us in trouble because then we're reacting. And sometimes when we react, we're not reacting from the exact experience. We're also reacting from the memory of other experiences that remind us of what we're going through, and therefore we are getting, as they say, triggered. So your emotions, they can get complicated. But then there's this feeling. It's a feeling that is a combination of your emotions and your knowing, your sense of the divine, your feeling of connection to something greater than you. That's the energy that assists you. That's the energy that moves you forward so that you can make the right choice and be in the right frequency. So when you ask a question, you're asking a question of your higher self. You're asking a question of the divine and your spirits and your guides. That's who really answers you when you ask your questions. And your questions don't require much of a story. Spirit wants you to be precise in your asking so that you can get the correct answer. Because Spirit will answer the question you ask, but if you don't ask the hard questions, you don't get the full answer. You see, sometimes we position our questions of someone, particularly someone like me, to gear the responses to match what we hope the outcome will be. So you don't always ask the questions that are going to really tell you a decisive answer. You want to ask the questions like in a relationship. Well, does he care about me? Yes. Well, you already know that, so why are you asking that question? But, okay, Spirit says, ask the question. They give you the answer. Spirit says yes. Then you ask another question and you say, does he think about me a lot? Yes, he thinks about you a lot. Is he thinking good thoughts? Okay. Is he thinking good thoughts? Well, he's seeing you and he's dating you, so we can assume he's thinking good thoughts. But really what you want to know is he the guy for you? Am I going to marry this person? Is this my person? Now, this is where everything gets tricky in the world of asking questions. And I'm going to tell you how to ask these questions, but let's follow this path now. So, Spirit says to you, is he the one you're supposed to be with? And Spirit says, that's for you to choose, because it's free will. But on the frequency and the path that the person is on and you are on, you're on track for the two of you to be together. So that is the answer. But because people have free will, there is always something that is subject to change. There's always an understanding that people can develop a sense of uncertainty even when they feel certain, and thus not follow through on something they thought they wanted to do, even though they were all in the beginning. We've all seen it. Sometimes we can even see it in a simple matter of a dinner menu. They go into a restaurant, they're sure they're going to order veal parmesan, and next thing you know, they're ordering sole francaise. That's a big difference. But they change their mind. So we are humans and we are destined to make changes. And as we make changes in our thought process, our frequency, our vibration begins to change. And as our vibration begins to change, we begin to create a different frequency response from someone else. You see, everything is a frequency. Everything is a direct reaction to the energy that you're putting out. So if you find yourself attracting similar people, If you find yourself attracting certain scenarios at work, you're a part of that cause and effect. It's not that you're always the victim. There is something in your energy that is pulling in these types of individuals for you to experience and learn. So, are people in our life so that they're here for our higher learning? Are they here for a lesson? Are they here to grow with us? Are they here for a period of time? And sometimes we have the timeline lapse, but we still hold on, and then we carry it over into the next timeline of experiences. And we get ourselves all backed up and feeling stuck. How many of you feel stuck in areas of your life? Maybe you've stayed too long doing the same thing again and again, and you're not willing to do it anymore. What can you do to change that? Last week we talked about feeling stuck and stagnant. So tonight when we ask questions and we dive into what's most important to you, let's really think, what is it that you really want to know? Do you want to know something of important value that is going to take you to the next level? Do you want to know how to handle an experience in your life that's causing you angst and heartache? Do you just need the reassurance that you'll be okay? Sometimes we need that from Spirit. Sometimes we need them to just let us know that even though things aren't the way we want them to be, that it's going to pass, that it's going to be okay, that we'll be okay. And that whatever it is we're going through, this too shall pass. It's an important time for all of us to really come to the understanding and the knowing of who we are. You have a lot of power in your life. You have a lot of power over your life. You have the ability to shift and change anything and everything that's around you. But are you brave enough? Are you strong enough? Are you willing to take a chance on you? Think of all the people you've taken chances on. Did they really deserve all that time and effort of your attention and Lord knows what else you did? Did they deserve all that? Did they give you the same courtesy of letting you be you as you've let them be them? Has it been reciprocal? It's important that you're in a reciprocal experience, that when you're looking out for someone, they're looking out for you. And it doesn't always have to be tit for tat, match for match. There can be ebbs and flows, but what are you setting yourself up for? Are you holding on to things that don't serve you any longer? When you ask the question as to what you want to have in your life, be sure you know what you want. What's coming? What should I want? You know what you want. You're just afraid it won't come. You're afraid you'll be disappointed again. You're afraid that somehow it'll pass you by and you won't be able to get it, and then you'll be disappointed. You're holding yourself accountable to people who are not in your corner. You are accountable to yourself. You are accountable to the great power, the divine power. You have a contract with God. And you're letting yourselves get caught up and controlled by who did what to who and what are they thinking and what happened then and all these stories. When we used to do our Sunday Fun Day, which we're looking forward to doing again, in the fall, we used to go on live on Sundays just to hang with everyone, and we adapted this phrase, DWD, done with drama. I'm going to tell you, with all that's going on in the world, your own personal lives need to be done with drama. So if you find yourself asking the same questions because the same person did the same thing to you again and it's unsatisfactory to you, cut it. End it. What can you create in this period of time that is off the charts, that is amazing, that is beautiful, that is everything you wanted? The universe is asking that question. What do you want, and how can we assist you to get you there? So that as the world continues to make its changes, you're in the place that you want to be. And you're not struggling trying to find your happiness. And happiness, by the way, is an inside job. So stop looking for external happiness. It's temporary. A great distraction can inspire you. But your happiness has to come from within. From knowing who you are, from understanding your mission, your purpose, and really that you are a valuable being on this earth because there's a force of energy that streams right through you. You have to trust. But I want you to trust you. I want you to feel that you have the power to do anything. I want you to believe that no matter where you are, if you make a choice, if you choose to change, something will change. But first and foremost, you've got to make that change. You've got to direct the energy differently. If you want to move, then we need to manifest more abundance. Well, I don't get paid enough at my job. Then we're manifesting another job or creating a business or doing something. You can always do something. You just have to be willing to do it. Sometimes I hear people say, oh, I don't want to do that. Well, didn't you just say you want to get from point A to point B? Then do what you have to do to get where you need to go. And then once you get where you need to go, everything will fall in place and you won't have to do the things you don't want to do. You can do anything for a short period of time. It's very possible to do anything. But then we get complacent, we get fearful, we get trapped. And we just can't push open that door and say, here I am, world. Right? There's a song, Don't Rain on My Parade, right? Don't let people rain on your parade. Don't let them dumb down the experiences that you're enthusiastic about. See it, create it, and move it forward. You have the power. You control the outcomes by how you experience what you're living. If you're in gratitude and joy and happiness and harmony as you live through experiences that even if they're not quite what you want, but you're in gratitude and harmony and joy and you realize that you're not alone, and while you're in that tough moment, you know that this too is going to pass, and you believe that there's a power greater than you assisting you, that's when things begin to change. What you're living today, right this minute, is a product of yesterday's misguided thoughts, directions, actions, choices. What you choose to do today, live today, feel today, think today, is creating tomorrow. But if you keep focusing on where you went wrong and what didn't work and who disappointed you and what isn't working for you and what in the past brought you to this point, you are just perpetuating that force of energy. And the only thing the universe and God can do is give you more of what you're focusing on. There's a science behind this. You're an electromagnetic being. You're an energetic being who has a frequency. And that frequency sends out a signal continuously. What is your signal? What's your question? Where do you need answers? It's your time to make a change. We're past the halfway mark of 2025, and we're going to start talking about how we wrap up 2025 and really make it be the year you came alive. Well, for this minute, we're going to take a moment to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going to come back to our phone lines at 866-972-7247 all across the nation. We're welcoming you on Facebook and on YouTube. So stay with us, everyone. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on the True Oldie Station. We'll be right back.
There's a light that shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and YouTube. The phone lines are open too. 866-9-SARAHS. That's 866-972-7247.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
WSFS 104.3 HD3 Miramar, WFLM 104.7 HD3 Palm Beach Shores, and heard in Broward on 96.9 FM, Boca Raton on 95.3 FM, West Palm Beach on 95.9 FM, and in Martin County on 106.9 FM. We are South Florida's home for the True Oldies Channel.
Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium. She can connect you with your loved ones, your spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. Just call 561-682-0956 for your personal reading. Life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. Just contact Sarah for a personal reading today. 561-682-0956. 561-682-0956. Or visit sarahspiritual.com. Or that number one more time, 561-682-0956. Let Sarah Spiritual and Spirit raise you up.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
This show is furnished by Sarah Spiritual.
The content, information, and opinions expressed during the related show are those of the show personalities and guest alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
Welcome back to the next 2 hours of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all experience and knowledge. We have another 2 hours to listen and call in 866-9-SARAHS. That's 866-972-7247. And watch Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook and YouTube, and you can share the love and light.
There's a light, there's a light that shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light. There's a light that opens doors for everyone. Oh, there's a light that touches hearts. There's a light to open everyone to love. Help me hold the answer we are looking for. Help me open up another door of light. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a light. Open up in everyone. Can you feel it? There's a light to change the world. Won't you be a part of the light? Oh, love, it is the answer now, and we can see love. There's a light. There's a light that shines inside of me. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a light that shines inside of you. There's a light in me and you.
There's a light. There's a light right here on the oldie station. We're so glad to have you joining us here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. All across the nation, we're taking your calls at 866-972-7247. So the kids are back at school? What? Poor little munchkins. They're like, what? I got to pack my stuff and go to school and wake up early? Yes, you do, kids. And so the parents, I know it's a little hectic for you, so we've been there, done that. So I know that feeling of packing up and sending someone off to school. But it's a good experience because it gets us all back in a rhythm, a routine. So we know how much we humans love a routine. So we're back in routine. Should make it a little easier to manage some things. And so we're welcoming you here on the show, answering your questions, and we hope your children have a really great start to their school year. It's a really important time for them. It's exciting, it's nerve-wracking, and they get to make new friends and see some of their old little friends. So it's an important experience for their growth. And reassuring them that they're going to be all right and that they are enough. Remember, a lot of the insecurities simply come from not being supported in a way that they feel that they're worthy and they're enough. Even if they get a C in a math test, yes, we wanted an A, but that it's okay and that they can do better and that there's a way for them to do better and giving them the tools to do that. There's so many little things that children pick up on that then form their personality and their ability to believe in themselves. How their teachers interact with them, because they're spending most of their days with the teachers, and the teachers are helping form their personalities when you're at work or home. So make sure you give your children the reassurance they need as they're packing off to start their little school year, and let them know it's going to be a great year and that there's nothing they can't do. Give them that pep talk, give them that validation so that they believe in themselves. Speaking of giving people validation and believing in yourselves, that's something I get to do every day at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. And that's where I offer personal sessions. You can visit sarahspiritual.com and learn more about my work at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, where I offer personal reading sessions, sessions to help heal your inner child. We help you connect with your spirit guides and your angels. I have a whole array of products to assist you on your spiritual journey, to help you with meditation, to assist you in creating and manifesting the life of your dreams, books that support that. We have beautiful bracelets and incense to create an ambiance and an energy to shift consciousness. So many great tools there. Singing bowls to break the sound in the house and raise the frequency. We even have these fabulous sprays that you can mist in the air. You know, you have Febreze. You know how many chemicals are in Febreze? Well, my products have blessed oils and essential oils that are here to assist you raise your vibration. So I'd much rather you spray one of my sprays than Febreze. No offense to Febreze. I know they wouldn't be happy to hear me say that, but there's a lot of chemicals and a lot of the things that we are breathing in. So let's shift consciousness. Visit me at the Expedito Enlightenment Center on Okeechobee Boulevard in West Palm Beach. We're there Tuesday through Saturday, and that's from 11 to 6, and I'd love to see you there. We're going to welcome your phone calls at 866-972-7247, and we should be having a conversation on Facebook. I know our dear Helena is in New York, so I don't know if she's in the feed here, but we're going to take your questions on Facebook and YouTube, so please go into the feed of Facebook and YouTube and pose your question. If you're not calling in, we want to talk to you. So we're going to go to our phone lines, and I need to go to Mia in Miami. I think I said that right. Mia, is that you?
Nael.
Mael.
Okay. Yeah.
Mael, good to have you here. Thank you so much. Mael, good to have you. How did you hear about the show?
through my good friend, Decker. He goes to you guys all the time. He talks really highly of you guys.
Oh, fabulous. Well, that's great to know, and we're glad that you're able to connect with us. And so, what is your question for us tonight?
My question is, I'm a producer, and I had this really big, overwhelming filming telling me to cancel my production in Atlanta. It's going to be scheduled for October the 11th. It's a stage play. And for some reason, it's telling me to cancel, reorganize, and film the show instead for a streaming platform. Because we have low ticket sales. We never had that before. So I just feel like something shift in the atmosphere. I'm not for sure what, but I just want to make sure I'm making the right decision.
Well, I don't know how they are in Atlanta, but I know here in South Florida, they do everything so last minute that 1 minute you think you got 5 people coming. Next thing you know, you got 105.
Right.
So it's possible.
Right.
But when I look at Spirit and I look at where you are, this is a creative time. Now, Spirit just posed a question for me to ask you. Is it possible that you could use this stage performance to film, to use for something to stream in the future? Or is it just too costly to do the stage performance?
Right. If we don't get the number of attend right now, we're used to having, at least at this time, 300 people that purchase tickets. So what we were thinking was, we think it would be in our best interest to take our small loss and just bring it back down here to Miami, film it for film, and then get it distribution, so that way we get royalties and people could download or whatever the case may be for to see the show. Because we have celebrities in the show, and it's just, I don't want to take that loss. I'd rather reroute that money, film it, and then, and make money that way. But
yeah. So this year is going to offer you not just the opportunity to work on this project. Let me tell you that there are 3 additional projects coming to you before your next birthday. So 3 ideas, 3 projects. There's things that are in the hopper for you in the spiritual world, and that's going to come and bring you additional revenue. So yes, you can step away from this and follow your intuition on this. Spirit is guiding you and offering you this opportunity to make this shift and change. And so with this energy, recalculate the route and head on down to Miami to film this and then put it on the platforms to stream. And this will be beneficial. And also use it as a tool to attract more followers and more individuals to view your next live performance of some of the ideas that you have coming.
Okay. So you definitely see me doing another performance again in the future once we do this. Okay.
I do see that. And I feel as if it's a very important time in your life to express yourself differently and in your own unique way. And so you want to do something that is different and colorful and something that is going to attract the masses and really bring a message to people. And I feel like the message behind your project is important. Is that true?
Yes, that is true. Yes.
Okay. So make the change and know that the rest of this year is going to offer you a lot of new opportunities.
Okay, and you see financial growth?
I do see financial growth because there will be new opportunities.
Okay.
So trust the process.
I think.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, and I'm definitely going to be making an appointment to come see you in person.
Well, I look forward to that. Thank you so much, and we wish you much success and especially a smooth disentanglement from this original plan. Recalculate the route, and all will be well. Thank you so much. Bye for now.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
866-972-7247. We're going to go to Isaiah, and Isaiah is in West Palm Beach. Isaiah, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, and yourself?
I'm doing well, Isaiah. Thank you so much for your call. Isaiah, have you called the show before?
No, this is my first time.
Well, great. And how did you hear about the show?
Well, I go to your store often. I was just there, I believe, last week, and I get emails all the time regarding your show. And so today I just decided to join and ask a
thank you.
question.
Well, we appreciate that, and we're glad that our marketing works. So thank you so much. And we're here every Wednesday night. So Isaiah, what is your question for me? This year is a year of your personal power and your self-love and self-worth. It's really important that you pay a lot of attention to yourself. It's self-care time. What is your question?
Oh, wow. Well, my question is this summer, I just really betted on myself, and I just took a leap of faith. So I resigned from my job because I felt like God was leading me to resign. I wasn't really happy. And while doing so, I'm pursuing a passion that ignites my creativity. However, I haven't had like a new source of income coming in. And my question is like, what guidance do you see for my next career steps? And the
Next career steps and that timing. This is the perfect year to land a new career and define yourself in the best possible way. And so as I look at that energy, the first thing they make me aware of is that as I take you into the months of October and November, that's when I feel like we've got our foot on the path of something new and exciting for a career.
Okay. October, November.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you recommend that I go back to my old job, or because I need to make some type of money because right now I'm just without a job?
Or find something that's a good in-between. You already resigned.
Right.
So see if you could find something in between, because we're not just looking for a job. We're looking for a new passionate career. Is that correct? We're not just looking for any job.
Yes,
So
that
we
is definitely
find
correct.
a
Yes.
job that fills our need to keep us afloat, and then we move ourselves in the direction of creating the perfect job opportunity. And, you're very good with people. You're very good with managing things and making sure projects are done and keeping things in order. So you need to have a lot of things happening so that you can keep yourself busy. So we want something that's going to utilize your talents.
You're right.
So there is work coming. So look for something, even if it's something simple, while we are looking for our ideal job. And was there a thought and an idea, because Spirit brings this to me, that we were considering taking a certification or some kind of course to help further our skill set to take us into a path of a better career?
I started a new course to get certification in this new career. I'm just about done. I'm like 98% done. I'm just waiting on this one assignment to be graded, and I should have my certification.
Perfect. Thank you for that clarification, because I do see a certification for you. So this is going to be of great value and will land you a better job.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you, Isaiah. Appreciate you, and thank you for visiting the Expedito Enlightenment Center, our fabulous metaphysical center. We look forward to seeing you again. Bye for now.
All right, have a good one. Bye.
You too. 866-972-7247. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to see what's going on our friends on Facebook and YouTube. And then we will go back to our phone calls. Sure hope you join us. Stay with us. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, and we'll be right back.
Do you know me? Do I know you? Have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and YouTube. The phone lines are open too. 866-9-SARAHS. That's 866-972-7247.
Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium. She can connect you with your loved ones, your spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. Just call 561-682-0956 for your personal reading. Life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. Just contact Sarah for a personal reading today. 561-682-0956. 561-682-0956. Or visit sarahspiritual.com. Or that number one more time, 561-682-0956. Let Sarah Spiritual and Spirit raise you up.
Come visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center for an extensive array of spiritual products, crystals, books, classes, readings, and healing services in a beautiful spiritual oasis. You must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Come feel the energy and explore our unique products. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard, Suite 129 in West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955. Visit online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. That's EXPEDITO enlightenmentcenter.com for yourself. Or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
You are listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call right now, Sarah Spiritual, at 866-9-SARAHS. That's toll free, 866-972-7247. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook and YouTube.
Yes, indeed. Everything comes when the stars align, right here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, all across the nation. And we're welcoming your phone calls. Yes, indeed, here at our studio. A little crazy little place here today. And we are so glad to have you joining us here. and welcome your phone calls at 866-972-7247. I promise we'll go to Facebook, so we'll do that in just a moment. We're going to see who's got questions for us on Facebook. So we want to tune in and take a look at our Facebook page and see who's got questions on Facebook and YouTube. But in the meantime, I've got to go to Ariana, and Ariana is in Delray. Ariana, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing well, Ariana. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. My burning question is a creative collaboration question.
Okay, great. Bear with me. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to tune in to your energy first. All right, we'll always like to chime in with spirit first, if you don't mind. So right now, where you are in this journey, this is the perfect time to network and connect with people. I see circles of people and groups supporting you. I see connections with people leading you to a strong financial year of 2026. I feel like the seeds that you sow here in 2025 and the seeds that you began to sow in 2024 are going to be very fruitful. When I look at the energy around you, they make me aware of this creative side of you, and they also talk to me about your ability to take a message and bring it forth to others. Does this make sense to you, Ariana?
It does, and we've talked about that in the sessions that I've had with you privately as well.
Okay, great. So what is the question?
I write musicals, and I'm working with a composer collaborator on one of them. And she's a lovely young woman, and I've liked the few songs that she has generated, but she's definitely showing me that this is a low priority for her, and also in terms of communication and responsiveness, it's not where it really needs to be for this type of collaboration. And this piece is very important and personal to me, and I'm just wondering, is it time really, since hardly any work has been done on it, to maybe find a new composer?
Well, she does have value. That's the tough part of the whole thing, because there could be a great collaboration coming together. So I understand that she's not taking it at the same level of seriousness and at the same pace. So Spirit is saying, open up your universe to attract others as potential collaborators and see if she steps up to the plate. And if she doesn't, then you move on to the next person. But we have to ask the universe first. Yeah.
Yeah, we did sign collaboration agreements last November, so I just need to do the right thing and just tell her that I'm dissolving it before I actually look for anybody else. So that's why I just wanted to sort of see if Spirit had a definitive, yes, it's for the best of the project and for you to find somebody else so that I can start that process.
It is important that you move this project along. So whatever facilitates that, Spirit supports, the universe supports. Ariana, It's really important that you accomplish this at this time.
Yes, I agree. All right, thank you. I will reach out to her, but that's what I wanted to know.
Thank you
great.
So much. Thank you so much.
It's always a pleasure listening to you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Thank you. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
866-972-7247. That's the number to call to join us in our experience here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And we're going to go to Facebook and YouTube, and we're going to see what questions we may have here on our Facebook and YouTube page. Let's take a look at our Facebook and YouTube questions. Let's see, who do we have here? Just give them a minute to pull that up. All right, so we have Holly Costanza Donaldson. So she says, does Spirit have any messages and guidance for me? Thank you. So Holly, the first thing that I'm made aware of is that this year is a time for you to take yourself out of a pattern and open yourself up to new beginnings and fresh starts for yourself. They are telling me that your energy has been kind of low, almost as if we are going through a bit of a sadness, a depression, not feeling motivated. And your angels and guides want you to know that you're not alone in this process. You have the potential and the power to connect with some people that will yield you a new opportunity financially. This new opportunity is going to give you what appears to be a new project or something connected to work. When I look at the work life for you, I feel as if you will make great moves and strides between this 2025 and 2026 time. Know that you're not alone. Your angels and guides are with you, as are your loved ones. And when you find yourself missing them, know that they are with you, and you need not look any further than just simply a thought, a whisper, or even a smile, and that will bring their energy towards you. Thank you so much, Holly Costanza Donaldson, for your Facebook question. We're going to take another question from Facebook and YouTube, and let's see who we have here. We have Anne Swantek. And Anne says, am I going to move anytime soon? Please, 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 she wants to know here. And so we look at where you are, and Anne, this is the perfect time to move. I don't feel that the finances are in place to facilitate the move. So when I see the move, the first thing they make me aware of is that we have a little more time. So soon we place in the month of October or November. That's where we see the energy begin to open. So ideally, by the end of the year, Anne, it would be the perfect time for you to move. And at the latest, the perfect time window begins to close by your birthday. So between October, November, and your birthday, this window of time is the perfect time to move. Get the finances in order and make sure you visualize the exact place that you'd like to be. Thank you so much, Anne. We're going to take one more from YouTube or Facebook, and let's see who we have. Okay, we have Rachel Elizabeth, and Rachel's like, so I've been in a single situation for the past couple of years, and do I see a love relationship in the future? So when I look at this energy, I recognize that 2024 into 2025 was not for Rachel the very best of times. See the energy being very heavy. I see it being disrupted. I feel an energy of instability, an energy of not feeling supported. When I take a look at this and I look for relationship, the universe opens up this pathway that on or around your birthday, we open up the window of we've officially closed the chapter of past mishaps, misunderstandings, relationships, relations that have not worked out well. And we take your birthday and we move forward into the 2026 time. And this becomes the perfect window of time. So do I see a relationship in your future? I do see a relationship in your future. And I feel that it happens somewhere after your birthday into the early springtime of 2026. This is the window of time that I see. Thank you, Rachel, for your Facebook question. We're going to go back to our phone lines at 866-972-7247. And we're going to go to Robin. And Robin is in Punta Gorda. Robin, how are you tonight? Hi, Robin. Are you with us? Okay. Well, we're going to see if we can get Robin on the line. And then we're going to go to West Palm Beach. I have Brian on the line. Brian, how are you tonight?
Hello, Sarah. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well, Brian. Thank you so much for your call. Brian, have you called the show before?
No, I haven't called the show, but I've been to you for a reading before.
Well, great. Thank you so much. I appreciate your coming for a reading, and I'm really grateful that you are calling into the show. What is your question for us, Brian?
Well, I've been, sitting here listening to your show, and I've been ruminating, but my main question is, for career-wise, I guess, for finances, what would be the best next step? Because at the current moment, I found a better job for myself, and it's been a little stressful, especially today, just kind of reminding me of old patterns that I dealt with at my old job, kind of the reasons of why I left. So it's I don't want to go through the same thing again, obviously, but I do want to further myself. And I don't know if staying or, pivoting would be my best option.
So let's take a look. So this year is a year of growth for you, Brian, and it's a year of growth that causes you to take pause and reflection and really have you review the past 4 years. So when we review the past 4 years and we see where was I, what have I done, what have I accomplished, where were my hiccups in the journey of life, and how can I best explore new opportunities for myself and not repeat the patterns? What is the common denominator in me? Why am I attracting people who are not supportive, not really overly friendly? I just really feel that sometimes you go places and then you end up not feeling like you fit into the clique there. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah,
Yes.
It does.
So when I see that clique energy, it makes me feel that as you look at the 2024 and 2025 time, this time is for you to heal the inner parts of you that didn't feel good enough, didn't feel worthy. Spirit says, no, do not leave this job yet. If you choose to leave, you can leave. But they want you to change your frequency to thus change some of the outcomes of some of the experiences that you're having. And from this job, the goal is to get an even better job. So do not leave the job.
Okay.
Create a better frequency, a better attitude, be in gratitude, have that bring your altitude up, have that transform you. Ask the universe to support you. Give it your all. Stay there for the next few months and then build your resume from this experience, because I feel like this offers you a different skill set than that which you've had before. So we need this extra skill set. We need this additional cushion of knowledge around you. So now that we build this, it'll make you more employable and further you in your work life. Now, I also get the sense from Spirit that there's a skill set or something that you're looking to learn or accomplish. Is that correct?
I mean, I don't really know, because that's my issue is that, like, this might seem a little big-headed of me, but I feel like I'm a jack of all trades, and in the sense that if I put my mind towards something, I can accomplish it. But with that being said, it's like I'm not really sure what would be the best next step. You know what I'm saying?
Well, give yourself a little time, but I do see you perfecting one of your jacks of trades and building yourself a stronger connection in one area, so this becomes your career. And it may require you getting a certificate of some sort or some path of study or apprenticeship under someone, something that will give you traction in the work life so that you can progress, not just for the next couple of years, but for many years to come.
All right. Okay.
All right. Thank
is
you.
there one thing I could
Yes.
ask real quick?
Go ahead.
All right. There's somebody in my life right now that I'm not 100% sure on, because in the past I feel like I've dealt with people who weren't able to be themselves with me, and
Okay. So
I
what
just
is
wanna
the
know
person's
whether or
birthday,
not
Brian? That's all I need to know, their birthday.
Oh.
And then we'll...
I don't know. All I know is that they're a Scorpio.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So ask your question then.
I just want to know if I'm right, if what I'm picking up on is the truth.
Well, this person is a very complicated individual. They normally wear a mask anyhow. It has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
They don't always let people in. They are guarded. They're also a little bit manipulative, is what my guides tell me. So if you feel as if they're not being straight with you or upfront with you, this is a reason for that. All right?
Heard.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for your time and your patience with me. I appreciate your guidance very much.
All right, Brian. Thank you so much for
Have a good
calling. We
night.
appreciate you. Bye for now.
Thank you.
866-972-7247. We're going to go to our phone lines, and we've got Sandy, and Sandy is in Virginia. Sandy, how are you tonight?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm doing well, Sandy. Good to make this connection. This is a year for you to really handle your finances and handle your money. Is that something that you're working on doing?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, money is something that we really got to focus on right now. Is that true?
That is true.
And I also feel like there's new work coming for you. Are we looking for a new job?
Yes, I am. I've been looking for a new job.
It is a good time for you to find new work, and this is something that will come to pass. Belated happy birthday. We know that you just recently had a birthday, and this birthday unlocks the keys to abundance. This is your financial frequency year.
Okay.
Sandy, what is your question for us tonight?
My question is, do you see me moving pretty soon, or somewhere like down south, or more further north?
For some reason, I'm not really seeing you moving much further north than you are. So where were you thinking? New York, New Jersey? Where were you thinking?
New Jersey.
Okay. We have people there, correct?
That's correct.
Yeah. New Jersey is about as far north as I see you going, but I also feel like there's a pull to going south.
Okay. All right.
All right, and I feel like it may not have the same family pull as New Jersey may, but I feel when I look at the energy that the connection between you and heading south is going to be very powerful and important, because I feel like it's a fresh start, a new beginning.
Okay. All right.
And there's someone in down south, like in South Carolina, North Carolina, is that where you're looking to go?
Yes, down in that area.
Yeah, that's where I see. So I feel like that would be an easier, more manageable, even financially for you than going to New Jersey. And you never know, some of the people in New Jersey may decide that they want to follow you and head down south too. You know, sometimes we just need one brave soul to be the Pied Piper and lead others somewhere.
That's correct.
And you've always been a bit of an adventurer, right?
That's correct, Michelle.
Yes. Well, Sandy, we're so glad that you called. Did we answer your questions, please?
Yes. Do you see me in a new relationship soon?
Not yet. We're still healing from the last debacle.
Okay. All right.
Right? We're still healing from that relationship, yes?
Yes, I am still healing.
Okay. So what are we going to bring more energy in when we're not healed? We're only going to attract a similar version of a person that's going to disrupt you.
Okay.
All right. All right, Sandy in
All right.
Virginia,
Well,
we're
thank you
so
so
glad you
much.
called. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Bye for now.
Thank you.
866-972-7247. We're going to go to our phone lines, and we've got to go to Boynton Beach. I've got Lisa on the line. Lisa, how are you tonight? We're just really trying to get to as many calls as possible. Lisa, how are you?
I am well, thank you.
Good to make this connection with you. And when I look at the energy around you, I really feel that you've done a lot of cleaning up in the energy of your life and your emotions. And, you know, you're really ready for some new beginnings, some fresh starts. You're kind of looking to the future to see what you'd like to do and how you can position yourself for your future. Does that make sense to you?
It does, very much so.
Yeah. And when I look
exactly
at
what I was calling about.
Perfect. And when I look at 2024, into 2025. They make me feel that it's been a little bumpy transition, and you're just trying to get your footing right about now. Is that also true?
Yes, it is.
What is your question for me, Lisa?
Like I said, it was about the future and maybe, a relationship out there,
So
waiting in the wings.
Waiting in the wings. So now that we clean the slate and we move you into this 2025 time from your birthday, and I bring you into 2026, when I bring you into that energy, they make me aware that you're learning to get more comfortable with yourself. They make me feel like you were not honoring yourself and that you were really not feeling good about yourself. Does that make sense to you, Lisa?
I took care of other people more so than myself, but I've always cared about myself, but I try to worry about people more than myself in the past.
So
yeah.
So this is your time to worry about you. And once you get into the rhythm and the sync of what is best for you, then we're going to be able to attract a great partner. Female energy standing above you makes me place her as mother energy. Mom, pass, please, because when I first connected with you, a woman came running up to what is like my energetic window. Did Mom pass, Lisa?
Yes. Yes, she has.
Yes. So she's very much close to you. She wants you to know that she's all right. She is in great peace right now. There is no suffering, and she wants you to know that she is all right and connecting to you. And I feel like you feel her sometimes, Lisa. Is that also true?
Yes.
She sends you much love.
Yes.
And she doesn't want you sad. She wants you to know that she's all right. She also makes me feel that as her time kind of dragged on towards the end, it was very hard on you as well. Is that also true?
A little bit, yes.
Yeah. She just makes me feel very concerned about you. So I feel like you were the person who held everything together for everybody else in the family. Is that also true?
Well, for us, I was there for her. So I was the one that was with her, all the time and kept everybody else abreast of what was going on whenever anything happened.
Yeah. So she points you as the center of spoke of making sure that everybody had all the right information, and she just lets me know that you are the person that she counted on. All right. And so she recognizes that, and from the other side, she's with you. She makes me feel that, I really want to talk about this window of time that is coming up, the September, October. Is there someone's birthday or anniversary of something in September, October, please?
My parents' anniversary would have been in September, but no, nothing. And then, nobody else.
Yeah, because Mom's talking about September, October, that there's something significant of a birthday or an anniversary. And when they talk anniversary, they talk of passing. So this is Dad's anniversary time? Is that what I'm understanding from you?
He passed in September also, yes.
Okay.
Right after their anniversary.
Okay. Okay. So that would make sense that Mom would reference anniversary to me in a term that would mean something more to you than it does to me. But just know that she is with you and she wants you to know that. All right, my dear?
Yes. Thank you.
So yes, it's a new beginning and love is coming. So focus on you. Operation Lisa, and let's focus on all about you. All right, my dear? Thank you so much.
Thank you. You have a good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Stay blessed.
866-972-7247. Love to hear from you right here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You're listening to our show as we are on every Wednesday night from 6:30 to 9 p.m. And this is a question where you ask a question and Spirit has the answer. And tonight that is our actual topic. You got questions? Spirit's got answers. And so we want to go to Boca. And in Boca, we have Victoria. Victoria, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for your call. Victoria, when I tune into the energy here for you, it's a great growth spurt for you. It is a time for you to expand your own spiritual consciousness and your own evolution. It is a time for you to connect with your own inner self and your inner knowing. Have you been trying to spend more time, Victoria, and getting more peace in your life right now?
I have, yes, yeah. I really have, but I feel sad and lonely.
Understood. But we have to connect to our self-love and our inner love first before we can really step out into the world. Victoria, what is your question for me?
My question is, I have a year to decide if I want to stay where I am, professionally and also geographically. And I was just wondering if you see me moving from my current location or out of state, or to find a life where I'm more comfortable and where love will come in for me.
Well, I will tell you this, that 2026 offers a year of closure. So by your birthday of 2026, you will have been in this movement of making a move, Victoria. So it is the perfect time for you to choose to make a move. And I really am uncertain as to where you want to go. They're not giving me that information, but they are telling me that you do not feel supported and harmonic here in your area of where you are. Is that
correct?
True? Yeah. Victoria, what are you doing?
That's so true. I'm in the travel industry, and I just have started a little over a year ago.
Great, but I was asking, what are you doing at this moment? Because I hear all this noise. I'm trying to hear spirit. Are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm putting groceries away. Let me go and sit down.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Great. Thank you. Because I'm like, I know spirit doesn't make this much noise. I'm like, good God, what is this woman doing? So
sorry.
Understand that, well, because I'm trying to hear spirit, and I'm hearing like packages and noise. I'm like, oh Lord. And so is a million other people, but like 8 million other people. So what did you get at the grocery store? Let's all examine your groceries. But anyway, just kidding.
Oh, a lot of yeah, okay,
a lot
good.
of stuff. But listen.
Yes.
I know you're feeling down. I know you're feeling depressed. I know you're feeling not seen, not heard. However, this is the time for you to really sit down and focus on what would make Victoria happy. And for Victoria to go back in time, and I know it's been a while, when you really felt happy. When did you really feel happy? And what brought you that happiness? And go down and drop into the feeling of the happiness and recreate the feeling. And from the feeling of the happiness, we send out the frequency. The frequency will attract more happy experiences, which will lift your spirits, thus attracting new exciting ideas of, oh, I could move here. I could do this. Oh, that person seems nice. Let me talk to them. Like, I feel as if you want to be out in the world, but you're almost being recluse. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does. Very much so.
So we need to shift that energy.
Okay. I also am waiting for something to come to fruition in the entertainment business.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering if that would be happening this year or next year, or, you know, the timing on that, or not at all.
Well, next year, a better time for that takes us into the February, March time. Some reason that seems to be a better window for you.
Okay. And then would that happening help? I was happier when I was doing that kind of work.
Okay. So take yourself back in that position. So you march around your house and you say, I am the woman who is in the entertainment business, and I am so thrilled and happy and honored and joyful to be expressing my talent in this fashion. And you say the way you are wanting to present yourself, and the universe is supporting me and everything's lining up to support that desire. You have to program the energy, right? Because in your mind, there's still a part of you that's thinking that was then and this is now. And you're not feeling it now. So we have to go back and capture the feeling again and transport it to this moment of presence so that we can create it in the future.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. It's going to be funny, me marching around the house saying that, but I will definitely give it a try.
Well, you're basically telling your presence, your inner God presence, that that's who you are. You're not this woman who's, I don't know, just depressed and just sitting in the house and, wondering what else there is. That's not who you are. So you need to remind the energy that even though at times you may feel a little alone and lonely, that does not define you. And so you need to recharge your electromagnetic field with what will raise your vibration so that we can attract what we want. Otherwise, if we focus on what we don't want, we get more of what we don't want. Victoria, how did you hear about the show?
I listened to this channel during the day, and I just happened to turn it on the way back from the supermarket.
Ah, yeah, I love those supermarket runs. I'm pretty popular at supermarket runs, apparently, so.
I guess so.
I am. Well, thank you so much for following the prompting. I want you to know that it was literally Spirit that made you call so that you could get the reassurance that there's so much more coming for you. We did not do your final curtain call, honey, so there's so much more coming. Thank you so much for your call. We hope you continue to listen on Wednesday evenings and join our family, and I look forward to hearing from you again.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you. I'm very glad. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye
Bye-bye.
for now. 866-972-7247. Write that phone number down. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we'll be back to answer your calls right here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah on the True Oldies station. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and YouTube. The phone lines are open too. 866-9-SARAHS. That's 866-972-7247.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
WSFS 104.3 HD3 Miramar, WFLM 104.7 HD3 Palm Beach Shores, and heard in Broward on 96.9 FM, Boca Raton on 95.3 FM, West Palm Beach on 95.9 FM, and in Martin County on 106.9 FM. We are South Florida's home for the True Oldies channel.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium. She can connect you with your loved ones, your spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. Just call 561-682-0956 for your personal reading. Life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. Just contact Sarah for a personal reading today. 561-682-0956. 561-682-0956. Or visit sarahspiritual.com. Or that number one more time, 561-682-0956. Let Sarah Spiritual and Spirit raise you up.
Come visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center for an extensive array of spiritual products, crystals, books, classes, readings, and healing services in a beautiful spiritual oasis. You must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Come feel the energy and explore our unique products. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard, Suite 129 in West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955. Visit online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. That's EXPEDITO enlightenmentcenter.com for yourself. Or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
This show is furnished by Sarah Spiritual.
The content, information, and opinions expressed during the related show are those of the show personalities and guest alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
Welcome back to the next hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussion to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all experience and knowledge. We have another hour to listen and call in 866-9-SARAHs. That's 866-972-7247. And watch Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook and YouTube, and you can share the love and light.
There's a light that shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light. There's a light that opens doors for everyone. Oh, there's a light that touches hearts. There's a light to open everyone to love. Help me hold the answer we are looking for. Love me open up another door of light. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a Can you feel it? There's a light to change the world. Won't you be a part of the light? Oh, love, it is the answer now, and we can see. There's a light, there's a light that shines inside of me. Oh, there's a light, oh, there's a light that shines inside of you. There's a light in me and you. Oh, there's
Indeed, there's a light right here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah all across the nation at 866-972-7274. And we are welcoming your calls all across the nation. And we're welcoming your Facebook questions right here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah and your YouTube questions. We're so glad that we're at the Expedito Enlightenment Center Tuesday through Saturday. And Tuesdays are always a spectacular day because I'm working on a program with some of my students. We are studying how to make connections. If you'd like to learn more about how to make connections to spirit, you can go to sarahspiritual.com. There you'll learn about the current boot camp that I'm teaching. And from there, we'll be getting ready to teach other classes. So just get an idea of the types of things that we do teach at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. And we welcome you to our show, Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And I've got to go to Clearwater. And my friends on YouTube and Facebook, go ahead and get your questions in the queue here. But I've got to go to Clearwater. I've got Mary Ellis. Mary Ellis, how are you tonight?
Doing wonderful, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing well. This is an exciting year for you. This is a year of connections. This is a year of branching out, kind of finding a new sense of community and tribe, really feeling a sense of who's on your team, who's not on your team, really connecting with people. This is your people year here. This birthday represents the ability to connect with all the right people as well for advancement in work and business. Does that resonate with you?
Yes.
And what is your question for us tonight?
Just kind of what you hit on. I do feel like I'm heading towards something, but I work in an office where it's just me alone. I had a little motion of things happening, and then it just kind of stalled again. So just want to make sure, I'm still heading in the right direction and doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and if there's any message for me.
Perfect. So are we almost like a contractor? Is that what we're doing? We do some kind of work by yourself in an office, or you?
Yes, and the goal is to either become, a CBC or GC, have my real estate license, just kind of don't know which direction to go in.
Very interesting. So holding the license of a GC is something that would be most beneficial for you according to Spirit. Is that a
Okay.
task you're up for?
I hope so. I'm working towards it.
That's what we see. You're going to have to do your work. You're going to have to do your studying, but you are on path. You're on task. This is what you're supposed to do. This is what you're meant to do. This is how we navigate this slow slump. You're being a little quiet and feeling a little alienated or isolated. Those are the words they give me, because they really, your universal spirit guide team, want you to really focus on what you need to do. Don't worry about how you're going to get there. 2026 brings you great abundance and great financial support.
Perfect.
I see a lot of growth for you. I'm also seeing a trip. Do you have a trip planned?
No, not yet.
There's a trip we want to take, yes?
Yes.
Make the plans for the trip. I see the trip. The trip will be a good trip. It's a necessary trip. You need the trip. And trust the universe is going to support you in everything that you do to get yourself in that connection of your trip.
Okay.
I'm also made aware that your rest is off and you're not sleeping right at night, Mary Ellis. Is that true?
Very true.
Yeah. So you need to get your mind in a better state and do your prayers before you go to bed and get yourself in a state of relaxation. This is going to help you tremendously.
Okay.
Did you have a follow-up question for me?
Just, I know we've talked before, and I started seeing someone, and I see a couple of red flags, and I just don't know if it's me from previous relationship or if it's stuff that's something I really need to be paying attention to.
Well, if we look hard enough, we can find a red flag just about anywhere, correct?
Yes, correct.
So, what is the person's birthday?
It is 12/11/79.
Sometimes they're not as easygoing as they want you to think. You find them a little stubborn, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. And there's a part of you that isn't sure they're as motivated as you'd like them to be. Is that also true?
Very true.
Yeah. They're not cut of the same cloth. They're not as naturally driven as you are. You are a little more of that type A personality, and that's just not their speed. So you have to just observe how they are and see if it's a vibrational match for you. Just remember, people operate in different ways, and this person likes to do things their way, and they don't like to make changes, but their way can work for them. They're also very free-spirited, and I think sometimes that makes you nervous because you don't know if they're fully in or committed the way you would like them to be or need to know. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Give this time. They don't mean you any harm, but they are their own worst enemy at times. So you need to see where that really rises to the surface and if it's a quality that is like a deal breaker for you. So give this a little more time.
Okay.
All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye for now.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye. 866-972-7247. Get your questions ready on Facebook and YouTube. We're going to be going there in just a minute. For this minute, I've got to go to Lake Worth. I have Michelle on the line. Michelle, how are you?
I'm good.
Good, Michelle. How did you hear about the show?
I've watched the show before, and I've actually watched your show before.
Perfect. Well, we appreciate that. Thank you so much, Michelle, for taking the time to call. I don't know. I hear this song in my head. I am woman, hear me roar. It is your time to honor yourself, to put yourself first, to really be in the self-love, self-worth energy. But also Spirit is truly talking about healthy boundaries. And there's a lot of boundaries that we need to keep so we can know who's on our side and who's not. My guides are making me aware of your need to really take this year as your power year, and particularly what you do over these next few weeks assist you and help you promote yourself in a different light. I feel like you're going through a transformative time, an expressive time. This is a time that allows you to be your own true identity and not conform to what other people have expected you to be. Does this make sense to you, Michelle? It's almost like a coming out party of sorts.
Yes, definitely. Going through a lot of changes as we speak.
A lot of changes, but they're all meant to take you to the forefront and meant to lead you down the path of your true success, and also assist you in really loving self and knowing who you are. It is also a year of great finances for you, Michelle. When I look at the financial thing, it looks like there's business or business opportunities. Are you building, crafting some type of business for yourself?
Yes, I'm taking on new business endeavors right now.
Yes, and I see that, and I see those business opportunities being good opportunities. This is the time to take on what you are inclined to take on so that you can reach a higher level of exposure, is the word Spirit gives me, and financial stability. When I lead you into the energy, and I have to fast forward us, and I take us to the energy of 2028, this is a really good year. By then you'll feel as if you've arrived, and a lot of pieces of the puzzle will have fallen into place securely so that you know that everything's all right.
Love that. Thank you.
You're welcome, Michelle. Is there a follow-up question for me?
No, I guess just, love life. What can I expect?
Well, since we're in this energy of being in the energy of love for self, this also prepares us for the energy of better love expression in this 2025-2026 time. When I take you back, Michelle, and I need to go back to 2019, were you going through a lot of changes then as well?
Yes.
And was that like a division, a separation of some type of a relationship or partnership at that time?
At that time, I was actually just getting into a new relationship.
Okay, which is not the relationship that we're in now, correct?
Correct.
That was the time we went left when we went and should have went right.
Yes.
I'm serious. No. Spirit's like, no. So that was a disconnect relationship. It really never really clicked the way it needed to click. That's what Spirit tells me. So
that was a COVID relationship.
Okay. So we want you to just remember what we don't want and focus on what we do want, and know that, Michelle, that there is new love coming for you. But first we have to take care of all this business and all the projects that you've got going.
Okay, great.
All right. Thank you so much, Michelle, for your call. We greatly appreciate your following the show. Bye for now.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Right. Bye. 866-972-7247. And we are going to go to our Facebook and our YouTube questions. So let's see what we've got going on. Who do we have on our Facebook page and our YouTube page? We're looking for our questions. We'll give them a minute to pull them up here for us, and we'll take a look at Facebook and YouTube. And we've got a book report by Samantha here on Facebook. And we have a version of her life story. So let me see if I can condense it for you. So Samantha and Mark, recently, we've got this connection between the two of them, and he passed his license, and it's for his business. And is there any guidance as to how his business is going to be for him and running his family and moving on in that? And is she going to help in the real estate business? So what I'm hearing, Samantha, from this question here, which is really lengthy, we like to keep them short so that I can kind of grasp all the information and then shoot up to Spirit. But what I'm getting for you, Samantha, is that in this time of transition and success, where Mark is at this moment is for him to break a routine and to really get out of his own way. And that's something that he's learning to do. And it's for him to understand that he's also getting his life in better order and balance. You, my friend, are really ready to network and connect with people, so it's the perfect time for you to go and be of assistance in your real estate business and build it and brand it more. And you say, what can I do to build my real estate business? Meet more people. Go out to people. Make connections with people. I know, in sales, a lot of people don't like cold calling, but you're going to have to do what you have to do to build, to create new relationships with new people so that you can generate a consistent flow of business for yourself. I do feel that as we come out of 2025 into 2026, both you and Mark are going to have a successful business and you're going to be doing well. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. We're going to see if we have one more on Facebook and YouTube for ourselves, and then we're going to go back to our phone lines at 866-972-7274. And we're going to go to Maribel Diaz. And Maribel says, my husband, he's wanting for disability from veterans. Do I think he's going to get it? So Maribel, I do feel that your husband is going to get his disability. I do feel that this is going to be a bit of a process. I believe from what I'm hearing from Spirit, there's different percentages. I don't know if he's going to get the 100% or only get the 80% disability from the veterans. So I'm not sure that he'll get the full 100%, but I do see him getting disability so that this will assist him at this time, Maribel. So have him continue to focus and make sure you have all the right supportive documents from the doctors that document all of his symptoms so that they can see just cause for granting this. I know you may know this from your lawyers or anyone you've talked to, but it is so important because your disability or your husband's disability is really based on who is looking at those documents and your ability to present the documents that convey truly what Jay is going through. We thank you so much for your question. Bye for now. All right, we're going back to our phone lines, and we've got to go to Lantana. And we've got Sunny in Lantana. Sunny, how are you tonight?
Hey, how are you? I'm amazing.
Well. Good. I'm glad you're amazing. And what is your question for us tonight?
Well, I just got my nonprofit, and so I'm feeling like I'm in this crisis identity of, Feel Great, Meditate, and my profit business versus our holistic heroes, and now how we're going around helping veterans, and my USA Freedom Tour starts. And I'm wondering, sponsors, corporate sponsors is the way, or we're having all these meetings with grants. So I was just kind of hoping I'm in the right direction.
All right. So, Miss Sunny, let me break it down for you. So the first thing that I see is that the past 8 years have been a transformational journey for you. And when I take you back to 2017, this is when it all began. And it began for the positive, and then my guides say, and sometimes for the not so positive. So you've been up, you've been down, you've been all around, you've been broken, you have been recalibrated energetically, and now you're finally ready. What you thought you were ready for in 2017, you weren't ready yet for all that the universe had for you. Now we are ready. And Sunny, when I look at what I see for you, is I see great expansion. I do feel that sponsors and grants will be of assistance to you. I do feel that your journey and your trip should be sponsored for you as well. And I'm also seeing contracts. So are you involved in real estate as well, please?
I am.
And are we working on a contract now, or is there something that we've got pending?
I have just a bunch of listings.
Okay. I see something moving in the way of the listing, so I feel like something's going to come to a close on that for you. So I feel like that's coming for you.
Oh, good.
Okay. So, Sunny, this year is expansive and transformative. And then we kind of wrap things up in 2026. And by 2027, you're on a whole new trajectory. You're exactly where you want to go. Remember, 2027 isn't that far away. So I want you to focus on attracting and accomplishing all that you desire. It is meant to be a powerful year for you. And my guides tell me that you are leading with your heart. And when you lead with your heart, you can never go wrong.
Oh, good. It's definitely leading with the heart.
Definitely leading with the heart.
Thank you.
All right, Sunny, thank you so much for calling into the show. We greatly appreciate you. We trust we've been of service.
Have a good night.
You're welcome. Bye for now. 866-972-7247. We're going to go to Oksana, and Oksana is in New York. Oksana, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. Thank you for having me. And I have a question. I'm supposed to help my friend to sell a land in Punta Gorda. It's in Florida. And it's stuck for a bit, but it's very crucial for sure to make the sales happening. So any good prognosis from you?
Yes. So when I look at this energy here around you and your friends, I do feel that your friend is going to be able to get this piece of property sold. I feel like my guides kind of put a pin in the energy of October, making me feel like October is a month of movement for you. So I want you to trust that we can get everything kind of starting to wrap up in the month of October. I don't know if we're going to get a signed contract or we're going to be actually closing by then, but I do see movements here for you.
Thank you so much.
And what is your friend's birthday? Do you know, Oksana?
Yes, it's July 24, 1947. And she's kind of special for me. Her name is very close to my mom's name. And she recently was diagnosed with leukemia and leukosis, and she's doing very, much way better. But lots of stress around her.
Perfect. Okay,
Hope she's gonna make it.
I have this energy here, and the angels are telling me they are with her. They are perfectly surrounding her. There is this energy of protection, energy of healing. This year is a tough year for her, but I do feel that she's going to be all right.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Oksana, thank you so much for your call.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. 866-972-7247. We are going to go back to our phone lines in just a moment, but for this minute, we're going to take a moment to hear from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me?
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and YouTube. The phone lines are open too. 866-9-SARAHS. That's 866-972-7247.
Come visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center for an extensive array of spiritual products, crystals, books, classes, readings, and healing services in a beautiful spiritual oasis. You must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Come feel the energy and explore our unique products. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard, Suite 129 in West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955. Visit online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. That's EXPEDITO enlightenmentcenter.com for yourself. Or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium. She can connect you with your loved ones, your spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. Just call 561-682-0956 for your personal reading. Life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. Just contact Sarah for a personal reading today. 561-682-0956. 561-682-0956. Or visit sarahspiritual.com. Or that number one more time, 561-682-0956. Let Sarah Spiritual and Spirit raise you up.
You are listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call right now, Sarah Spiritual, at 866-9-SARAHS. That's toll free, 866-972-7247. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook and YouTube.
Everyone knows everyone. another time, from another time. There's a light, there's a light that shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light. There's a light that opens doors for everyone. Oh, there's a light that touches hearts. There's a light to open everyone to love. Love may hold the answer we are looking for. Love may open up another door of light. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a light. Open up in everyone. Can you feel it? There's a light to change the world. Won't you be a part of the light?
And we are back here live. And we're welcoming your phone calls at 866-972-7247. And we're so glad to have you back here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. I know Mercury retrograde is over, but apparently it didn't go away yet, because you just never know what can happen here. But here we are, little technical snafu here. We're glad to be back and to connect with all of you. Got a little echo happening here for me, so we're going to adjust that, and we're going to go back to our phone lines. And I've got to go to Lauren, and Lauren is in Wellington. Lauren, how are you? Hi, Lauren, are you there? Okay, we seem to have lost Lauren, so we're going to go to Miss Tiffany. Tiffany, how are you?
I'm well, and yourself?
I'm doing well, Tiffany. Good to make this connection with you. Tiffany, how did you hear about the show?
A friend.
Well, good. Thank you, friend. We're glad to have you here with us. And now, Tiffany, this time is a really important time for you, because as I see this energy, the first thing they make me aware of is that you've been trying to get like a new beginning, a fresh start, try to prepare yourself for work and career. Is that also true?
True.
And there is opportunities that we're trying to obtain, right, for a new job opportunity. Is that true at this time? Are we looking for a new job?
Possibly, yeah.
I do see new work coming for you. So I want you to be open to that possibility. What is your question for me tonight, Tiffany?
So I lost my dad last year this month. And there's family issues that are happening involving like property and money.
And
I just
everybody's
wanna
at
know
everybody's at everybody's throats, right?
Yeah.
And no one can agree.
For
And this
sure.
is not how Dad would have wanted it to be. Is there a brother tied up in this story as well, please?
Yes.
And your brother is complicating things. Is that also true?
No, not much. He possibly an older brother that I'm not,
You're not close to? Because your
half and
father's your father's talking to me about a brother. This is why I bring the brother forward. The information's coming to me from your father. So we have two brothers besides two brothers, yes. And then are there two
Yes.
sisters, please?
Me, including my other sister.
Okay, so there's two girls and two boys, yes? Okay. Because Spirit gives me two. So it's you and your sister. But, suddenly everybody is acting as if they deserve something more than the other person. And
Right.
your father made it very clear how he wanted it to be. He made it very clear. So there shouldn't be any disagreement. Please know that Dad is with you. He is at peace. He is not in this energy of disconnectment. He is with you every step of the way, even though he's not here physically. He's here in this energy of love and support. He is not upset over the behavior, but he's just showing that everyone's almost like they're in a disagreement and they're fighting for like toys on the floor, like when you were kids.
Right.
And
Right.
that's not, and it's really very frivolous the way they're behaving. There's enough for everybody, but your other sister, she has a sense of entitlement, please.
Yes.
And so she feels like she should be running the show or designating things. She
For
should be in
sure.
charge.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's happening. Yep.
Yeah, that's how I see it. So I want you to know that this is not going to get better right away. There's nothing you could do. Nothing you can do. So you have to just do your best to keep the peace and everybody adhere to as much
Okay.
of what Dad would want, all right?
Okay.
You always had a very special relationship with your dad. The two of you almost had, like he shows me, like inside jokes. Is that true, please?
It's very true.
Yeah.
My best friend.
He was your best friend, but there was always like a little inside joke that would go on between the two of you.
Yep.
So just know that he is with you and he's supporting you through this difficult time. Tiffany, I trust I've given you evidence that Dad is with you and that everything will
You
work
have.
out.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, it's going to be a little complicated, so you're just going to have to do your best and try not to get emotionally involved in a way that gets you feeling as if it's hopeless. It's not hopeless. It's just people just trying to
Okay.
go through their own grieving process, and they're just being offensive to each other.
Right.
All right,
understand.
Tiffany, thank you so much for your call, and thank your friend for referring you to us. Bye for now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
866-972-7247. We're going to go to West Palm Beach. I've got Alicia on the line. Alicia, how are you tonight?
Good. Hi.
Hi, good to make this connection with you. Alicia, this is a time for you to really embrace a new beginning for yourself. I really feel like you're ready for a fresh start. Are we working on something that's next for work and career for yourself? Something with your studies, please, Alicia?
Yes, that's true. I normally come in person. I just had a quick question. I had saw that you do the live on what Wednesday today is Thursday.
Wednesday. Yeah, we're on Wednesday. Yeah.
Wednesday. Okay. So I was calling in for a quick question.
What's the question?
Okay. So I know previously in person we talked about the guy that I'm dating, me and Khalid. Right now he's having a hard time to like trust me in a sense. I guess we both want something long term, but I don't know. I just guess I was looking for advice because we did talk about it in person.
What is his birthday?
What is it? October 29, 2002.
Well, he's afraid to let his guard down, and even though he says he wants something permanent, he's not really quite ready to really do that. So he's keeping things a little off balance. Don't take it personal. He's going to just let it. He's kind of, my guides say he's kind of in a mood right now, right? This kind of came out of the blue, and now he's kind of making a little bit of a stink. But my guides tell me that just relax into the relationship. He is questioning a lot of things. He's going through his transformation, and don't let him make you feel uncomfortable. You have nothing to prove. Just be yourself, and if being yourself doesn't match the vibration that is good for both of you together, then he's not your person.
Okay.
All right? But you be true to yourself.
Okay.
And don't let anyone keep you off balance or make you feel like you're walking on eggshells. Be you. And if he's not okay with the true, authentic, honest self that you are, then he's the one who has things to hide, not you. All right, my dear?
Okay. Alrighty then, thank you.
All right, thank you so much for your call. Bye for now.
Bye.
866-972-7247. We're going to go to our phone lines, and we have to go to Connecticut. I've got Amanda on the line. Amanda, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well, thank you. Amanda, could you just speak up a little bit until they adjust the sound for me here?
Could you hear me now better?
A little bit better, yes, please. What is your question for us tonight, Amanda?
A special is turning 2 on Tuesday already, and I wanted to know if my grandfather has any messages for myself, more so his great-granddaughter, for her birthday or anything particular he would like us to do to include him in it.
Well, one of the things that I get from your grandfather is that he was very patriotic. Is that correct?
Yes.
Right? He believed in truth and justice and liberty. He was very much for his community. Is that true?
Yes.
So take your daughter, his great-granddaughter, to one of his favorite spots that he used to like to go to ride his motorcycle.
I can't. Well, the motorcycle's in Florida. I mean, I haven't had a chance to take her to his memorial tree at his firehouse yet. See it, and
Well, then take him to some place he used to love to go and be in Connecticut.
Okay.
Take him there. And that would bring a lot of connection for all of you, and everything will be good for you then.
Okay.
Your daughter's doing really well.
Perfect.
She's very well adjusted, and she's doing really well now.
Okay.
And you're looking
That
for a
was
new job,
a question
Amanda?
about-
Amanda, you're looking for a new job?
Yeah, still looking. Still looking.
Yeah. You'll get a new job. When the time is right, there will be a new job for you.
Okay.
All right.
I'm focusing on Lily being a safe right now.
It's going to be a busy holiday season for you.
Oh boy.
So know that there's going to be a lot of business at work, and I really feel like you're going to have a lot of new opportunities presented to you. So I want you to be ready to make a choice as to where you'd like to work.
Okay. Do you see what type of work, or just go with the flow, whatever comes my way?
Whatever comes your way. You know, I don't know that I see you just trapped in an office. I feel like you do well in the environment you're in, but it's just that particular organization. So maybe you want to try like a Target or a store similar.
Okay, I did work at Walmart for about 2 years and been out since the last time we spoke.
So find an organization that is going to be better for you, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Sarah, so much.
You're welcome, Amanda. Thank you so much for your call. All right. Bye for
You're
now.
welcome.
Happy
Have a good-
birthday. Happy birthday to your daughter.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. Bye. We're so glad that you're joining us here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. If you'd like to have your own personal session with me, Sarah Spiritual, you can go to sarahspiritual.com. There you'll find an array of my products, as well as the different sessions that I offer. You can visit me at my Expedito Enlightenment Center. There we can have your session in person, or we can also have that session available by a virtual call, be a video or a phone call. We can connect no matter where you are. I'm really fortunate and blessed to read people from all across the nation. And as you heard here in tonight's show, I'm fortunate enough to have a lot of people come visit me at the Expedito Center, even if it's just to say hi or get a quick comment from me, or perhaps have a personal session. Before we go to close the show, I've got another caller on the board. I want to see if I can spend a minute or two with her. I've got Lisa in Palm Harbor. Lisa, how are you tonight?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Lisa. Thank you so much for your call. This year is really meant to kind of change things up for you. I feel like you've been feeling a little out of sorts, and this is a time to get you back in sorts, get you back on track. Is that something that you're working on?
Yes. I'm currently in school. I've changed everything around, and I'm going to be graduating in October 2026.
Perfect. And then we're going to start a whole new career. Is that also true?
Yes, at my age, yes, I'm going to be
Something
doing
that
that.
you've never done before. So this is beautiful, and you're really approaching this from a very fun perspective. You challenged yourself, and you're ready to start something new.
Yep.
And I see you doing
I am.
quite well in this project.
Yes, I'm really surprised because I'm writing like thesis papers and I'm getting A's for them. So I've got
How long
an
ago was
excellent-
it that you were at school? It was a while, right? So think about that,
Yeah,
right? Look,
yeah.
you still got it, girl. So I do see a lot of
I know,
success
I
for
never-
you. This is going to really put you in a better rhythm. When we close out 2026 to fast forward, it's the perfect time, according to your soul and that energy, to start a new career, Lisa. So you're on track. Everything is going to come together. Did you have a specific question for us before we go?
Yeah, I was basically wondering about, this whole program that I'm going through and everything, and I'll be getting a job after that. And I guess, I'll ask a question about my son because things have changed drastically for him, and he's on a whole new path now. And I just wondered if everything's going to work out okay.
What is your son's birthday?
It's August 15th. Oh, geez. 30
That's
years
okay.
prior to mine,
I'm
or
good
after
for-
mine, so
I'm good for
83.
that.
Yeah.
I'm good. I got it. So,
Okay.
so it is really good that your son has discovered a new expression of self, because this new expression of self is going to lend him to much success. It's just a time for him to learn some new things and give himself some time to get acclimated, is the word Spirit tells me. And then from this period of acclimation, then I see him growing and perfecting the skills so that he is successful at work. So yes, he's on the right track. It's a necessary step where he is, and from there I see it as a stepping stone. Well, we've got to pop off for right now, Lisa, so I do hope that I have been of service for you. All right. Thank you for your call, and thank you for listening to the show. We greatly appreciate you following Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. Good night, Lisa.
Good night.
Good night. Well, we'd love to have you follow us here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah all across the nation at 866-972-7247. And we are welcoming your calls next Wednesday night, 6:30 to 9 p.m. right here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. For now, we bid you farewell. We appreciate you. Good night. God bless you. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
And there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light. There's a light.
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 6:30 to 9 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate through life. Listen and call in next week and let Sarah Spiritual and Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram. Tune in every Wednesday from 6:30 to 9 p.m. with more from Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
WSFS 104.